Did you know that 70% of expensive car repairs could have been prevented with simple maintenance most people never learn? I've watched drivers destroy their transmissions by ignoring a $5 fluid change, waste thousands on unnecessary repairs they could have fixed themselves, and shorten their car's life by 10 years through basic mistakes that take seconds to avoid. Today, I'll share 21 automotive secrets that can save you more money than any mechanic will ever tell you. These aren't just tips. They're the insider knowledge that separates smart car owners from those who get taken advantage of every single time they visit a shop. Ready? Let's start with the biggest money-wasting mistake almost every driver makes without even realizing it. Tip number 1. The tire pressure mistake costing you hundreds. Here's the first costly mistake most drivers make without realizing it. You're probably using the same tire pressure all year long, and that's silently destroying your tires and wasting your fuel money. Here's what most people don't know. Cold air contracts, which means your tire pressure drops significantly in winter. If you keep your summer pressure settings when temperatures drop, you're creating dangerous underinflation that wears out your tires unevenly and kills your gas mileage. The fix is simple but game-changing. In winter months, increase your tire pressure by 3 to 5 psi above your summer settings. Check your owner's manual for the base pressure, then add those extra pounds per square inch. When temperatures consistently drop below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, this one adjustment can extend your tire life by up to 9,000 miles and improve your fuel efficiency by 3%. On a set of tires that normally costs $800, you just saved yourself $240 in premature replacement costs. Tip number 2. The gas station habit. That's destroying your engine. Speaking of expensive mistakes, here's one that can cost you thousands in fuel system repairs. Most people rush through filling their gas tank, maxing out the pump speed because they're in a hurry. But here's the problem. Fast filling creates foam in your fuel lines, and that foam can damage your car's evap system and fuel injectors over time. Industry professionals know to fill slowly with strategic pauses. Here's the correct technique. Set the pump to about half speed, pause when you hit quarter tank and halfway points, and let the fuel settle for about 10 seconds each time. This prevents foaming, protects your fuel system components, and actually gets more fuel into your tank because you're not triggering the automatic shutoff prematurely. Fuel system repairs typically run between $300 and $800, so this 30-second technique can save you serious money while extending your engine life. Tip number 3. Cool your car without destroying your air conditioning. Here's a cooling method that works faster than blasting your air conditioner and won't burn out your climate control system. Most people jump in a hot car and immediately crank the AC to maximum, which forces the system to work overtime and can lead to compressor failure that costs $1,200 to fix. The professional approach uses thermal dynamics to your advantage. First, roll down the windows on one side of your car. Then quickly open and close the opposite door 4 or 5 times to create a fanning effect that pushes the superheated air out. Start your engine, turn on the air conditioning with vents pointed downward, and keep those windows open while you start driving. Once you feel cool air coming from the vents, close the windows and switch to recirculation mode. This method can drop your interior temperature by 30 degrees in under 2 minutes, and puts far less strain on your AC system, extending its life by years. Tip number 4. The 2-second fix that prevents painful burns. Now here's a simple prevention trick that can save you from painful steering wheel burns and expensive interior damage. On hot days, most people either suffer through scalding steering wheels or blast their AC for 10 minutes before driving. Both approaches waste time and money. The professional solution takes 2 seconds and costs nothing. Simply crack your windows about half an inch whenever you park in direct sunlight. This small gap allows superheated air to escape naturally, which can reduce your steering wheel temperature by up to 30 degrees. When steering wheels reach over 160 degrees Fahrenheit in direct sun, this simple habit prevents burns and protects your dashboard and interior trim from heat damage that can cost hundreds to repair. Plus, you'll spend less time cooling down your car and less money on air conditioning fuel consumption. Tip number 5. The winter lockout that costs $200. Here's a cold weather problem that catches drivers off guard and leads to expensive emergency calls. Frozen door seals can lock you out of your own car, and most people either force the door and damage the weather stripping, or call a locksmith for a $200 emergency service call. The prevention method professionals use costs less than $3 and takes 30 seconds. Apply a light coating of cooking spray to all your rubber door seals every 3 to 4 weeks during winter months. The oil creates a barrier that prevents moisture from freezing the seals shut. Focus on the areas where the door meets the frame. That's where ice buildup typically occurs. This simple maintenance prevents costly emergency locksmith calls and protects your weather stripping from damage that can cost $300 to replace when torn from forcing frozen doors. Tip number 6. The 5-second frozen lock solution. But what if you're already locked out with frozen door locks? Most people try hot water, which can crack your window glass and create an even more expensive problem. Others call emergency services and wait in dangerous cold conditions. Here's the professional trick that works in seconds. Keep alcohol-based hand sanitizer in your pocket during winter months. The alcohol content is usually around 70%, which instantly melts ice on contact. Apply sanitizer directly to your key and the lock mechanism. Wait about 10 seconds, then gently turn. The alcohol dissolves the ice without damaging any components or risking glass breakage from thermal shock. This $2 solution can save you from emergency service calls that typically cost between $150 and $300, depending on weather conditions and time of day. Tip number 7. The kitchen hack that prevents dangerous fog. Speaking of winter driving, here's a visibility problem that causes thousands of accidents every year. Window fogging reduces visibility by up to 80%, and most people either drive dangerously with fogged windows or waste time and fuel running defrosters constantly. Professional drivers use this surprising kitchen solution that works for weeks. Cut a potato in half and rub the exposed surface directly on the inside of all your windows. The natural starch creates an invisible moisture barrier that prevents condensation from forming. This coating typically lasts 3 to 4 weeks and costs about 50 cents compared to commercial anti-fog products that run $15 to $20. More importantly, clear visibility prevents accidents that can cost thousands in repairs and potentially save lives during dangerous winter driving conditions. Tip number 8. The dashboard secret that saves time and embarrassment. Here's something that 74% of drivers don't know, and it causes unnecessary confusion and wasted time at gas stations. Most people guess which side their fuel tank is on, especially in rental cars or unfamiliar vehicles, leading to awkward repositioning at pumps and sometimes driving off without fueling. The solution is hiding in plain sight on your dashboard. Look at your fuel gauge. There's a small arrow next to the gas pump symbol that points to the side where your fuel door is located. This simple indicator eliminates guesswork, prevents embarrassing pump side mix-ups, and saves time during every fuel stop. While this doesn't save money directly, it prevents the frustration of wrong side parking and the potential fuel waste from having to reposition your vehicle at busy stations. Tip number 9. The $5 paint repair that prevents rust damage. Now here's a DIY repair technique that can prevent small problems from becoming major bodywork expenses. Most people ignore minor paint scratches until they start rusting, then face repair bills between $1,500 and $4,000 for professional paint correction and rust treatment. The professional approach stops damage immediately with a simple drugstore solution. For small scratches that don't go through the metal, clean the area thoroughly and apply color-matched nail polish in thin layers. Let each coat dry completely before adding the next one. Then gently buff with fine automotive polish. This $5 fix prevents moisture from reaching the metal underneath, which stops rust formation that can spread and require panel replacement. The key is acting fast. Once rust starts, that small scratch becomes a major repair that can easily cost 30 times more than this simple prevention method. Tip number 10. The windshield chip fix that delays $1,000 replacements. Here's another small problem that becomes expensive when ignored. Rock chips in your windshield collect dirt and moisture, which causes them to spread into large cracks that require complete windshield replacement costing between $400 and $1,200, depending on your vehicle. Professional glass technicians use this temporary fix to buy time for proper repairs. Clean the chip thoroughly with rubbing alcohol, then apply a small drop of clear nail polish directly into the damaged area. The polish seals out moisture and debris while you arrange for professional repair. This technique can prevent crack spreading for several months, giving you time to shop for better prices on windshield services instead of facing emergency replacement costs. Remember, this is temporary. Get professional repair within 90 days to maintain your safety and avoid state inspection failures. Tip number 11. The pool noodle protection that prevents garage disasters. Speaking of prevention, here's a garage hack that can save thousands in door ding repairs and wall damage. Most people have scratched their car doors on garage walls or damaged their paint from tight parking spaces, leading to bodywork costs that typically run between $800 and $2,000 per incident. The professional solution costs about $10 and takes 15 minutes to install. Cut pool noodles lengthwise and attach them to your garage walls at door height using construction adhesive or screws with washers. Position them where your doors would naturally swing open when parked in your normal spot. These foam barriers absorb impact and prevent both door damage and wall gouges. Pool noodles are designed to be impact resistant and won't scratch your paint, unlike harder materials that can cause more damage than they prevent. This simple modification has prevented countless expensive repairs for smart car owners who think ahead. Tip number 12. The tennis ball system that eliminates parking mistakes. Here's the companion hack that perfects your garage parking and prevents front-end damage from pulling in too far. Most people either park too far back and can't close their garage door, or pull in too far and damage their front bumper or grille on tools and equipment, creating repair costs between $600 and $1,500. Professional installers use this foolproof positioning system. Hang a tennis ball from your garage ceiling on a string, positioned so it just touches your windshield when you're perfectly parked. When you pull in and the ball taps your windshield, you know to stop immediately. Adjust the string length during initial setup to ensure your garage door closes properly and you have adequate walking space around your vehicle. This $2 solution prevents expensive front-end collisions with garage equipment and ensures consistent parking every single time, protecting both your car and your garage contents. Tip number 13. The bathroom cabinet fix for cloudy headlights. Now here's a restoration technique that can improve your nighttime visibility by up to 30% and avoid expensive headlight replacement costs. Most people drive with cloudy, oxidized headlights that reduce light output dramatically, creating dangerous driving conditions and potential accidents that cost thousands in damages. The professional detailing secret uses something you already have in your bathroom. Apply white toothpaste to a damp cloth and gently rub it on your headlight lenses in circular motions for about 2 minutes per light. The mild abrasives in toothpaste remove the oxidized layer that causes cloudiness. Rinse thoroughly with clean water and dry completely. This technique works because toothpaste contains gentle polishing compounds similar to professional headlight restoration products that cost $50 to $80. New headlights typically cost between $300 and $800 per pair. So this $3 fix can save you serious money while dramatically improving your safety during night driving. Tip number 14. The baking aisle solution for messy cup holders. Here's a cleanliness hack that prevents expensive interior detailing and protects your car's resale value. Sticky cup holders from spilled drinks create permanent stains and odors that reduce your vehicle's value and cost between $200 and $400 to professionally clean and restore. Professional detailers use this simple prevention method that costs less than $5. Place silicone cupcake liners in each cup holder before they get dirty. These liners catch spills, crumbs, and sticky residue before they reach your car's interior surfaces. When they get dirty, simply remove them and wash with soap and water, or replace them entirely. This prevents the buildup of bacteria and odors that require expensive steam cleaning and protects the underlying surfaces from permanent damage. Clean interiors maintain higher resale values, and this simple hack can preserve hundreds of dollars in vehicle equity. Tip number 15. The natural alertness booster that prevents accidents. Speaking of safety, here's a drowsy driving solution that works faster than caffeine and doesn't require stopping for coffee breaks. Drowsy driving causes over 100,000 accidents annually, with average repair costs exceeding $8,000 per incident, not including potential medical expenses. Professional long-distance drivers use this natural alertness technique that costs almost nothing. Keep citrus fruits like oranges or lemons in your car, and peel them when you start feeling drowsy. The citrus oils released into the air trigger an immediate alertness response in your brain that's more effective than caffeine alone. The strong, fresh scent stimulates your nervous system and increases oxygen intake, providing instant mental clarity. Unlike energy drinks that cause crashes later, citrus aromatherapy provides sustained alertness without side effects. This $2 solution can prevent accidents that average over $12,000 in total costs when you factor in repairs, insurance increases, and potential medical bill. Tip number 16. The hidden reset that prevents unnecessary mechanic visits. Here's an advanced technique that can save you hundreds in diagnostic fees and unnecessary repairs. When your check engine light comes on after major maintenance or temporary engine problems, most people immediately drive to a mechanic who charges between $100 and $200 just to diagnose the issue, even when the problem has already been resolved. Professional mechanics use this reset method that you can do yourself with a $20 tool. Purchase an OBD2 scanner from any auto parts store and learn to reset your engine control unit after addressing temporary issues like loose gas caps, temporary misfires, or after major service work. Connect the scanner to the diagnostic port under your dashboard, follow the simple menu prompts to clear error codes, and reset the system. This allows your car's computer to relearn normal operating parameters and prevents false alarms that trigger unnecessary shop visits. Many diagnostic fees are just code clearing that you can do yourself in under 5 minutes. Tip number 17. The penny test that prevents dangerous blowouts. Here's a safety inspection technique that can prevent tire blowouts and save you from getting ripped off by tire salespeople who claim you need replacements when you don't. Most people can't accurately judge tire wear, leading to either dangerous driving on bald tires or unnecessary purchases of tires that still have thousands of miles left. The professional method uses a penny to give you precise tread depth measurements. Insert a penny upside down into your tire's tread grooves with Lincoln's head pointing toward the tire. If you can see the top of Lincoln's head above the tread, your tire has less than 2/32 of an inch remaining and needs immediate replacement. If the tread covers part of his head, you still have safe driving depth remaining. This technique prevents tire salespeople from convincing you to buy premature replacements that can cost $600 to $1,200, while ensuring you replace tires before dangerous blowouts that cause accidents averaging $15,000 in total costs. Tip number 18. The paper towel test that prevents engine destruction. Now here's an oil analysis technique that can prevent catastrophic engine failure and save you thousands in unnecessary maintenance. Most people either change their oil too frequently, wasting money on premature changes, or wait too long and risk engine damage that costs between $4,000 and $8,000 to repair. Professional mechanics use this diagnostic method to assess oil condition accurately. Put a single drop of your engine oil on a clean paper towel and examine it closely. Fresh, healthy oil will create a clear, amber-colored spot with smooth edges. If you see metallic flakes, excessive darkness, or thick, gritty texture, your oil has broken down and needs immediate replacement. Dark rings around the oil spot indicate contamination that can damage engine bearings and seals. This 30-second test tells you exactly when oil changes are actually needed, preventing both premature changes that waste money and delayed changes that destroy engine. Tip number 19. The hidden button that gets you out of emergency situations. Here's a critical safety feature that 90% of drivers don't know exists, and it can save your life in emergency situations. When your car's battery dies or electrical system fails, most people think they're completely stuck because they can't shift out of park, leading to dangerous situations and expensive towing costs that run between $100 and $300. Professional emergency responders know about the shift override system built into nearly all automatic transmissions. Look for a small, covered button or slot near your gear shifter, often labeled with a key symbol or marked in your owner's manual. Press and hold this button while applying your brake, and you can manually shift into neutral even with no electrical power. This allows you to push or tow your vehicle safely out of traffic without waiting for emergency services. Keep a small screwdriver or key in your glove box, since some override mechanisms require a tool to access. This knowledge can prevent dangerous roadside situations and eliminate emergency towing fees when you just need to move your car to safety. Tip number 20. The car sickness prevention that protects your interior. Here's a motion sickness solution that can prevent expensive interior cleaning and create safer travel for families with young children. Car sickness affects up to 40% of children and leads to interior damage that costs between $300 and $800 to professionally clean and deodorize when accidents occur on fabric surfaces. Professional child safety experts use this positioning technique that costs about $8 and works immediately. Place a pool noodle under the front edge of your child's car seat to tilt it backward slightly. This alignment helps their inner ear maintain better balance and reduces the motion sensitivity that causes nausea. The slight recline also positions their eyes to look more toward the horizon rather than down at books or devices. which prevents the visual vestibular mismatch that triggers motion sickness. This simple modification has eliminated car sickness for thousands of families, preventing messy accidents that require expensive professional cleaning and creating more pleasant travel experiences for everyone. Tip number 21. The emergency traction hack that prevents costly towing. Here's the final technique that can get you out of dangerous situations and save you from expensive emergency towing fees. Getting stuck in snow, mud, or ice typically leads to towing costs between $150 and $400, especially in remote areas or during severe weather when emergency rates apply. Professional drivers and emergency responders use this simple traction technique that requires no special equipment. Remove your rubber floor mats and place them directly under your drive wheels for immediate traction. If you have front-wheel drive, position the mats under your front tires. For rear-wheel drive, place them behind your rear wheels. The rubber surface grips both the ground and your tires, providing enough traction to get moving again. Drive slowly and steadily to avoid spinning the mats out from under your tires. Once you're free, retrieve your mats and continue safely. This zero-cost solution has saved countless drivers from dangerous roadside situations and eliminated thousands of dollars in emergency towing fees during winter storms and off-road situations. These 21 techniques can easily save you between $3,000 and $8,000 annually in prevented repairs, unnecessary services, and emergency situations. More importantly, they'll extend your vehicle's life, improve your safety, and give you the confidence that comes from understanding how your car really works. Which of these tips surprised you the most? Drop a comment and let me know if you've already discovered any expensive problems these techniques could have prevented. And if this video saved you money, make sure to subscribe for more insider automotive knowledge that your mechanic hopes you never learn. Remember, the best repair is the one you never have to make.